Alright, Schlockmeister fans, Peter Fonda and Jerry Reed are high-ballin'. Let's check it out. So we got some people that are attacking truckers. They're having a pretty lady flag them down with car trouble.
I don't. You do.
Congratulations, sucker.
Jerry Reed plays Duke, and he's about to see an old friend of his, Peter Fonda, Rain.
Where the hell have you been keeping yourself? Oh, here and there, get my share.
Alan Shaver plays Pickup.
You could work every day of your life, save up all your money, and on your last day you wouldn't have enough to pay for my overtime.
Right away, Rain gets into a fight. That he wins.
Sucker.
They're gonna ride together one more time.
Absolutely. Well, now you better think about that, because the best I can remember, me and you used to have a good time. Well, now that ain't it now. Well, think about it. Huh? Jim!
Truckers are getting beaten up everywhere.
He did. No. Snow 4.
Former driver.
So my rig. Working for Carol now. Hijacking, Duke. I'm scared.
Well, they let all the air out of their tires so they could get underneath this bridge and just barely fit. It worked. Now I'm not sure why they're riding these backcountry roads, but they are. And they realize that this was a setup. The guys are chasing them with guns, so Rain goes on the back and throws a truck at them, or a car at them. At one point, they get close enough where the guy can jump off and jump onto Duke's truck. A fight ensues, and Peter Fonda eventually shoves him off the side. He has to throw several cars at him, though, before he finally gets him to run off the road. Eventually, Duke's got to give up his own truck, though, and Pickup comes to, well, pick him up.
Ain't nobody ever gonna believe this. Well, how much does it take?
$6 grand fully loaded. You haul it, you sell it, you have a ball. And I got no headache. That's the deal. Take it or leave it.
When they're not fighting on the road, they're fighting in bars.
Even on that one.
Then they're going to find some time for some lovemaking. These are the bad guys.
Worried about? It's that cowboy. He's got nothing. Never even seen your face, nor the others. He's not like the rest of them, King. That's one you ain't gonna see running with his tail between his legs.
And the bad guys show up at the hotel room.
Truck, of course.
Sensational. Window.
Yeah, they're not messing around in this movie. While Rain is inside this warehouse, the bad guy's place looking for stuff. Pickup gets kidnapped, as does her truck. Rain causes some havoc inside before he leaves. He's not driving it, he set it to go by itself. Later on, Duke is on the road, again, some back country road somewhere, and it looks like there's going to be a standoff.
I got you.
Rain shows up.
Stay with me, huh?
He's not dead.
Wait for me, I have to get my baby.
They're getting to the hospital.
I gotta move it.
Who shot my dad?
Harvey, where the key Carol's been? So I'm on my way to nail his ass.
You did it.
They're getting some help from the other truckers.
Okay, Skid, bushes, come on. We gotta go.
what's your plan, King? We supposed to go out there with our hands in the air, just give ourselves up? Is that it?
That's the only thing we can do. I'm running things.
You sit there.
Truckers have arrived. The main bad guy still has Pickup as a kidnapping victim. Another standoff. That's pretty much our film, but we do learn that Duke was okay.
Well, Tank.
Okay, let's talk about High-Ballin'. It's a movie I'd never seen before. I actually have this on a pre-recorded VHS tape, though, thanks to my fellow Schlockmeister Jeff, who purchased the film. And when I inherited all his movies, I had to get that on Blu-ray once it was released. And actually, it was a brand new release. This thing came out about 2 months ago, I think, from good folks at Kino Lorber. So anyway, High-Ballin', finally watched it today. What we got here, I was thinking this was going to be like, you know, some sort of exploitation film, good old country boys riding around in trucks and having fun and drinking and partying and that sort of thing. And there is some of that, but not as much as you might expect. This is more of a drama, thriller type thing, where we got a group of... I think they're run by a trucking company, actually. They're trying to basically monopolize the industry there. So they're hijacking trucks and stealing things and just making it bad for the legitimate truck drivers out there. And Jerry Reed and Peter Fonda decide they're going to try to put a stop to this. And there's some back and forth stuff. At one point, the girl gets kidnapped. Jerry Reed and Fonda are able to... actually looks like they killed one of the people that was chasing them at one point, ran their truck off the road and blew it up. So there's death involved here. Later on, Duke, that's Jerry Reed's character, he gets shot by one of the guys too. The guy reminded me of General Hux from the new Star Wars trilogy that came out. Looked kind of like him. But anyway, so there's some serious stuff going on here. Ultimately, there's a showdown at the end between Rain, that's Peter Fonda's character, and this guy who looks like General Hux. And Fonda shoots that guy, and then he dies. We find out that Duke, who got shot, is actually okay. And the movie, the girl and Peter Fonda walk off together, and that's kind of it. So anyway, that's it. It's a trucking movie, I guess you could say. Yeah, it's a trucking movie, but there's a whole hell of a lot of drama and intrigue thrown in here. Is it a good movie? Yeah, it's okay. It's not great, but it is what it is. Helen Shaver plays the woman. Pickup is her name, or that's her character name. And she has a couple of nude scenes, actually. Actually, it's one nude scene, but a couple scenes within that scene, I should say. Some toplessness and a bare butt as well. So, and Jerry Reed, I don't know if I've ever seen him with a beard before. He usually is pretty clean shaven, but he's got a little scruff going on, and even some like white hairs in there. So I'm guessing he was in his late 40s maybe when this was made. I don't know. This is about the time those Smoking the Bandit movies were made too. This is 1978. It had never been released on DVD or Blu-ray until, like I said, a couple of months ago. Why it took so long, I don't know. But again, it was available on VHS because I have it. So, and this was one I was actually going to burn onto a DVD real soon, a DVD-R, but I found it was being released by Kino Lorber, so I held off on that to get the Blu-ray instead. So there you go. Anyway, I will leave a link down below if it is available to be purchased on Amazon. You can get this for about $18, $20 or something like that in that range. So it's not a bad film for what it is. And the Blu-ray transfer looks fantastic, actually. Not a whole lot of extras on it, just a couple of trailers and some radio spots. Subtitles in English. So anyway, that's it. It's called High-Ballin'. It's probably a film you never heard of, but it's okay. So check it out. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think about it. Jerry Reed, Peter Fonda, High-Ballin' it. Watch it. Bye.